Hello and welcome back to Cadnam CC's YouTube channel. Today we bring you highlights from our T20 friendly with Bahubali. Let's get straight into the action. And straight into the action is exactly where we find ourselves. Dan George is caught off the first ball of the game off the bowling of Sanjeev Lahanka. He's not troubled the scorer. It's not been a great couple of days for Dan with the bat. That brings Wilhausen to the crease. He's trying to break our GoPro curse tonight. Fingers crossed he can finally get some runs and then other people might wear it as well. And despite a bit of variable bounce, he makes a good start, finding boundaries with relative consistency. What can Ali Hibber do at the other end though? Ali's making good connections with the ball, but every time he hits it, he picks out a fielder, and all he's doing is taking singles at the moment. Things have got to change for him. Unfortunately, having scored 4 off just 10 balls, he skies one and finds himself caught and following Dan back to the clubhouse. At 28 for 2 in the 5th over, we've got a bit of work to do to get a good score on the board today. But making his way to the wicket to join Will is Ravi Singh. He's had a good season with the bat so far and he's determined to show people he should be batting further up the order. Can he prove that tonight? Well, he managed a lovely 4 early on, but he's almost certainly fallen victim to the commentator's curse. Another one skied, another one held after a little bit of juggling, but Ravi goes back, making 4 of only 4 balls. With only a quarter of our innings complete, Will finds himself with his 3rd different batting partner. Graham Flight is the next man in. Hopefully he can give us some stability and allow Will to play his shots and get a bit of a score going now. But Graham's no slouch with the bat either, and this big six in the 9th over tings off the crossbar of our net at the side of the pitch, and things are moving along nicely now as we move past 60.
Where's the ball? Good stuff.
And by the time Will retires, having scored 34 of his 35 deliveries, we're at 90 for 3 in the 13th over, and things are looking far better than they were at the start of the innings, that's for certain. And of course, it wouldn't be village cricket without at least some time spent searching the bushes for the match ball. Match ball recovered, it's Chris Douglas's turn to face bowler Jack Pinto, but he doesn't trouble the scorers and he's on his way back to the pavilion and we're 91 for 4. A late call up to the side, Harry Shankasar comes in at 7 and there's still plenty of opportunity for some fireworks now. Wow, a rare sight at Lamb's corner. Srinivas Harry Krishnan sends middle stump flying out the ground and Graham Flight is on his way, having scored 22 off 32 balls, and we are 97 for 5 in the 15th over.
Unlucky, unlucky.
Nice, George. What a buddy!
Easy from that.
With Harry freeing up his arms, this one goes a long way up in the air. But thankfully, while the fielder gets underneath it, he spills the catch and Harry can carry on batting. Well, those two balls round off our innings with a maiden over, and we finish 132 for 5 off our 20 overs. Harry closing on 28 not out, and young George making 5 solid runs there. And so with the light steadily fading, it's the turn of Bahubali to bat. They have to get 133 to win the game, but it is absolutely going to be dark by the time they get to the end of the innings, so they've got to do it quickly. Let's see what they can do. Right. And going about it quickly is exactly what they intend to do. Dan George bowls the first over and he goes for a trio of boundaries. Bahubali really are looking to get a shift on with this.
They're not going to swap.
Thankfully, Charlotte Hughes is able to show him how it's done. Her first ball is caught at square leg by Steve Porter, and Abdullah Sharif goes for 13 off just 7 balls. Perhaps that serves as a wake-up call for Dan, who strikes with the first ball of his second over. He has Junaid Khan caught behind by Will Housen with a smart bit of wicket-keeping there. A little bit of a muted appeal, but he's out all the same. The introduction of John Goodchild nearly gets a wicket with his first ball, but then Kartik Vijay Kumar sets into him. It doesn't help that Ali decided to knee this one over the boundary, but all the same, Bahubali are not going to let up here. It's John though that takes the wicket. He floats one up that Vijay Kumar hits straight down the throat of Ravi Singh at deep points. Bahubali are 53 for 3 and Vijay Kumar's gone for 13 off 19 deliveries.
Colts.
Yeah.
The new camera will absolutely stitch Chris Douglas up here. He's been caught out chatting to the cameraman and he fails to take this catch for Charlotte Hughes. I'm sure he'll owe her an apology when she sees this one. And not only has he been stitched up with missing a catch, he's then been caught falling over as well while trying to field. Not a great night for Chris. Just 24 hours earlier, Dan George dropped an absolute sitter at the Forest end of the ground. But tonight, he put those ghosts to rest. 2 catches in 2 balls here. The first dismissing Sachin Kumar and the second Binal Chelia. Bahubali now find themselves 88 for 5 and facing a bit of an uphill task to win this one. .88 for 5 becomes 88 for 6 2 balls later. A smart stumping by Will off the bowling of Harry Shankar Saar. Jack Pinto goes for no score.
Against that wall down with blues. And it hits the ground, I can't see it too.
Bahubali keep motoring along until a slightly bizarre run out in the 18th over. Middle stump dislodges itself, so Wilhausen has to go for leg stump in order to run out Selvaraj for 12 off 16 balls. Needing boundaries to win the game, Srinivas Harikrishnan really does go for it, but he's caught by Dan George, his third catch of the day, off the bowling of Harry Shankar Saar, and he goes for 9. Bahubali are now 115 for 8 in the 18th over. That 6 means that Bahubali need just 3 runs off the last ball of the game to win. What can Dan George do to stop that from happening? Well, Dan comes up with a perfect response. He bowls Kishore Santanam on the last ball of the innings to win the game for Cadnan by 2 runs. That caps off a really good night for Dan. 2 wickets, 3 catches, a run out. It's just a shame he didn't get more runs with the bat, really. Thank you for joining us for the highlights of this T20 against Bahubali. Next time out, we'll bring you league action as the second 11 welcome Redlinch and Hale to Lamb's Corner. See you then.